And now they're running scared. Just look at Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is going on TV and pleading with his audience to not read the Kennedy files. He's telling them, who cares about 1963? It's 2025. Who cares? It was 60 years ago, so it doesn't really matter. Well, guess what? It does matter. It matters a lot, Jew. Yeah, because that assassination, the killing of President John F. Kennedy, that wasn't the end. That was just the beginning. As a matter of fact, just 4 years later, American soldiers aboard the USS Liberty were slaughtered by the same illegitimate Jewish nation state that killed their president. A year after that, Robert F. Kennedy was shot down by the very same people. The Kennedy assassination was just a precursor to the World Trade Center bombing, to 9/11, to the countless acts of terror and atrocities all over the world, including those happening right now in Gaza. Because once the Jews killed Kennedy, once they put their man in the White House and completed their total takeover of the United States government, they gave themselves a license to kill, literally. They believed that they were chosen to rule over the entire world, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. And now here we are, 62 years later after the assassination of JFK, and we're living in an occupied country. A country that's owned, operated, and completely dominated by Jews, with their base of operations halfway across the world in Israel. Our political system is owned by AIPAC, a Jewish-Israeli front group, the very same influence operation that JFK wanted to see registered as a foreign agent. But of course, that never happened. And just last year, they bought the White House. Again, they paid $100 million for Donald Trump to be installed as president to wage war on behalf of Israel, just like he's doing right now in Yemen and soon in Iran. It's very clear what happened here. This country has been taken over by Jews, and it'll remain that way until we do what our ancestors would have done, what they did do more than 1,000 times in 109 countries. This death, the destruction, the communism, the depravity, the molestation, the murder of the American people, it will continue until we throw this menace out of our homeland, until we make America the 110th country to expel the synagogue of Satan, which, let's be honest, is really the bare minimum punishment for murdering our president. Never forget what these demons did. And as you see all of these media figures, people like Alex Jones and DC Drano jumping up and down on X, talking all about the CIA and the deep state and the globalists while refusing to say who those people actually work for. And as you see people like Ben Shapiro saying, don't worry about it. Nobody cares about Kennedy. It was a long time ago. You know what? Just remember this. The Jews and their Shabbos goys are running scared. They're terrified of an awakened American people because they know that once they have been exposed, there's no going back. History has taught us that time and time again. The Jews killed Kennedy. 110 coming soon.